Design a freeze-protected septic system for a tiny house so your plumbing and tank survive seasonal occupancy and sub-freezing temperatures. For a tiny house, start by locating the frost line for your region and plan to bury all septic inlet and outlet pipes at least below that depth, which prevents freezing by using the earth as insulation. If burying to that depth is impractical because of bedrock or site constraints, add rigid foam board insulation and a protective backfill above the trench, sealed to keep cold air out. Where pumps or junctions must be above grade, build heated enclosures with thermostatically controlled low-wattage electric heaters or use a small, well-insulated pump vault. Size the heater to maintain a temperature just above freezing to reduce energy use. For exposed runs that cannot be enclosed, install electric heat tracing tape or a closed-loop glycol heat tracing system, and pipe in a temperature controller and a ground fault circuit interrupter protected circuit for safety. Route all seasonal hookup points, cleanouts, and hose bibs indoors when possible so they stay within the tiny house envelope, or use removable insulated covers and drain to a conditioned space during extended cold spells. Finally, for short season or intermittent occupancy, adopt a winterization plan that includes flushing the holding tank with non-toxic antifreeze approved for waste systems or scheduling a pump out before deep freezes, and maintain access for inspections and rapid remediation if ice or blockages are suspected. Common mistakes begin with assuming shallow burial is adequate, which leads to frozen lines. Correct this by verifying local frost depth and extending burial below that depth, or using insulation and heat tracing. Another frequent problem is undersizing heaters or neglecting thermostat control, which wastes energy or still allows freezing. Choose a heater sized for the enclosure volume and use a dependable thermostat set just above freezing and on a protected circuit. People also forget to plan for long absences and expect a holding tank to be fine unattended. Prevent tank freeze by either draining and adding non-toxic antifreeze before departure or arranging a pump-out schedule and leaving access for maintenance. We run bighomeprojects.com to connect homeowners with local contractors who can design and install freeze-protected septic solutions for tiny houses and share installation experiences. Our site helps contractors find work and join a discussion community where we exchange tips on insulation, heat tracing, and winterization practices.